Alright, salutations everybody. Give me 1 second to make sure everything is running properly. And we are going to get back into doing our shiny hunts. The week's 100 attempts, or, yeah, of course, maybe more than that, but uh, back to do at least another 100 attempts. Probably today is only going to be 100, because I'm getting started late. And also, I don't know that I feel like staying up super late anyway, even if I didn't. So we're going to do 100 attempts. Today will be officially the prediction of 390 from Dino Guy, because last time I was thinking it was that, and I was dumb and forgot that I was in three at the end of it. I was at 300. So what I was saying was 390 was 290 because I'm dumb and I can't count. But today is the official. Will be 400 attempts by the end of this, so 390 will be in this one. So we will see if Dino Guy is right at his prediction of 390. But with that being said, let's go ahead and hey. Alright. Lost my train of thought. Yes. Anyway, we'll get into this and see what we got. Hopefully, today will be the day. If Dino Guy is correct, it will be. If not, it won't. And we will be coming back again. Let's see what we got, though. I do need to do... Where to go? My computer. No, stop. There we go. Got it. There we go. Couldn't get the thing to pop up. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's hope for the best. I haven't, of course, had any luck so far. We are well over odds for anyone who is getting here for the first time. This is, in fact, the first time, or first attempt of the day. Let's see. Chimchar. We are going for Chimchar. Going through the spiel. Want shiny Chimchar. Haven't played this game since it came out. I have owned this game since release day, and are well over the odds for the shiny hunt to get this. Have not managed to see a single shiny Chimchar, of course, or else I wouldn't still be here. On top of, I have seen 2 shiny Starly and potentially a third. 2 I know for sure. Another happened in the evening when the time change happens in game, and it kind of is that evening light. It looked a little bit different in color, but I can't be 100% sure because of the different color and lighting on whether or not it was that, or it was just because of the different shading for the time, because, of course, I'm trying to go through it as fast as possible, so I only got a glimpse of it, realistically, because I just barely looked at it. But I know 2 for a fact, and possibly a third I have run into. We're well over odds, so I'm doing this, streams, trying to do at least 1 stream a week of 100 attempts. That way I can get in more attempts, and I can force myself into getting into a rhythm of doing this to try and eventually see if we cannot find the shiny Chimchar. So, let's this is attempt number 2 already. Let's see if we cannot manage to have some good luck today. And I apologize for any bag rustling or anything you might hear. I am eating my dinner. Got Culver's for dinner. So I might be grabbing fries out of the bag. Hope we see Dino Guy. Today is his prediction stream, so hopefully we'll see him. Hopefully he'll be here for attempt 390 whenever we get to his prediction. Nope. 3 attempts down already. Nothing so far. Alright, nothing there. Next one. So this will be attempt number 5. We'll be 5 in already. Bernie Bear, how's it going? Let's go. I can feel it. My toes. My pinky toe. Your pinky toe. Well, that's interesting. But welcome. How are you doing? Ah, I'm in a loop. There we go. And that's 5 attempts down with nothing so far. On to number 6. You're alive? Alive being? Well, that's a good thing. I too am alive. Don't worry, I got 4 more toes. Well, I hope you have at least 9 more toes. Between your 2 feet. At least 4 more on that foot. I'm hoping that today will be the day that we finally get this shiny monkey. I have been searching for this bad boy for a long time. Dino Guy's prediction comes up today. He said that we were going to get it on attempt number 390, which this would be 400 attempts for since I started streaming this, at least. It's not 400 attempts, of course, total, but 400 attempts since I decided to come back and start streaming it again. So, hopefully, either we get it before then, or we get it at least when Dino Guy says at 390. And if not, well, I guess we will have to go into the next round, towards going to 500. That's not it, so on to the next one. This is number 6. $410 question mark. You believe we're gonna get it on the very next one? Is that your prediction? 410? That'd be next stream. Yeah, that'd be right at the beginning of next stream. The next 100 attempts I'd do. Three more toes, right foot. Moondrop Showdown. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome. I'm doing alright. I'm just chilling, playing some Pokemon, trying to get myself a shiny Chimchar for the first time. Hopefully today will be the day. As I said earlier, Dino Guy predicted that we would get this on attempt 390 of starting this challenge, which for context is not how many attempts I've done total. I'm actually over odds on this one, well over odds, but I decided to start streaming this and doing at least 100 attempts a week in order to get myself into a rhythm of continuing to try and do this, because I've been away from doing it for a long while. So this is my attempt at trying to get myself into a rhythm. So he predicted 390 Birdie Bear has predicted 410, so it would be at the very beginning of next stream when it would happen. Doing Pokemon Emerald Crest with random mons, move abilities, types, and items. That's crazy. I think it would be super cool to do one of those like big randomizers, and I might do that at some point, but I've got to get through everything I'm doing right now in order to do that. Between this and the shiny only run that I still haven't gotten back to on Violet, I haven't gotten back to that. It's been 2 weeks, I think now. I really need to do another stream of that. I'm gonna try and do one this week, unless I get too busy. I'm gonna try and do one this week. But between that, the new game comes out before too long. Still trying to fit in my other games and stuff that I play. Uh, it it's a lot. There's a lot of stuff and not enough time to do it. I need more hours in the day. Right, 2 more toes. Not the does. The toes are leaving as we go. Nothing. Another Chimchar down, another non-shiny. And my team is a Ghost Flying Skarmory. That's an interesting combo. Starter with Limber. My Piplup just evolved into Steel Poison Haunter with Frisk, and my purple fire type Stone Journer. Monotype get one type. The dual gets two. Oh dear. So it's random everything. Like even evolutions and everything are random. Right, big toe. The toes, they're disappearing as we speak. Evos are random, but the Evo ways for the non-fully evolved are the same. I see. That's just at a whole nother level of craziness to just absolutely lose my mind at. I couldn't even imagine that. I'm still, as much of this game as I've played over the years, you would think I would be better with everything, and I still mess up the typings on a regular basis. I don't know what it is. I do it a lot. For some reason, if it's not like an FPS shooter game, my brain doesn't latch to it as easily. I picked up COD in a very short amount of time. I managed to do Overwatch in a very short amount of time. Like Battlefield, those things, like I get the feel of them. I'm good. But whenever it comes towards like more strategy and actual like you need to do typing, this, that stuff, like there are days my brain just does not compute, and it's like moths in there. It's just emptiness. I'll be thinking it's like 5 minutes trying to think of what type is effective against another, and it's like, dude, it just you could have looked it up and it would have been faster than trying to think about it. Not all the time, but there are sometimes. Left foot now. Man's not gonna have any toes by the end of this. Them toes are all gonna be gone. Alright, let's see what we got here. No, not Turtwig. And nothing. On to the next one. I'm hoping today is the day. As I said, I've wanted to play this game for a very long time, and I still haven't been able to play this game because of the fact that I'm not going to start it without the shiny Chimchar. I've had it since day one, still haven't managed to get the shiny Chimchar, and all this time I missed all the events anyway, so it's like there's no reason for me to do this without getting the shiny Chimchar. At this point, it's just a matter of resilience. At some point, I'm gonna get it. It just is a matter of time on how long it's gonna take before I do. What's happening to that person? Um, they're losing toes with every attempt. Apparently, some outside source is apparently chopping off their toes. Or at least that's all I could assume. Maybe not. 4 toes left. You picked the wrong person to put your toes on the line for, man. My luck with shiny Pokemon is absolutely abysmal. I don't get why my luck is so bad, but it is just not here. It's not here. I have much better luck with other things, just not shiny Pokemon in Pokemon games. Whether it's this, Pokemon Go, even Pokemon Pocket, like with the shinies being added to sets, I don't get very many shinies across any games. I don't get it. I don't know why. And sometimes I'll have good luck randomly for something where I'll get it fairly quickly. If it is, it's going to be Pokemon Go. But it's a very, very rare situation, and it never happens consistently. It'll be like, oh hey, you had a really good luck on one singular raid day for a singular legendary. Okay, now you will have absolutely atrocious luck for everything else you do for the next 3 years. Enjoy. I'll get it. You just cutting grass a dark Chatot. That's an interesting typing for a Chatot. That was one where I got really lucky. Because Chatot can be a very annoying, or is a rather annoying shiny to have to go for. And Pokemon Go brought shiny Chatot into the game during during an event for like research and then lures, where he would spawn on in lures and research and that kind of stuff. And I actually managed to get a shiny Chatot. Or was it eggs? Maybe it was eggs. It was something in that line. Actually, it might have been eggs as well. But I managed to get a shiny Chatot, like my first or second attempt. And so I have a shiny Chatot, and my brother is jealous because he needs a shiny Chatot for all of his shiny stuff, but he does not have one. It is one of the few times where I have something that very few other people have. And it's nice because it's a really annoying shiny hunt as it is in order to do. So that is one of the few times I've actually had good shiny luck. But outside of that, it's not been great, especially here recently. Brother, I only have 2 toes left. I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm trying. They're just not giving it to me. It's just not here. This shiny monkey won't appear. Alright, come on. Give it to me this time. We gotta save at least a couple toes. Come on. Oh dear. Well, that's another miss. I defeated Roxanne's randomized mons. Her Totodile and Togepi were too weak to ice. I believe her muck was Ghost. Oh wow. Huh. That would be an interesting thing though, because you gotta figure out what they're weak to. Because unless there's a way for you to know what their typing is whenever they come out, if all the typings and everything are randomized, unless there's an indicator, you just have to figure out what type everything is. It might normally be like a grass, like well, grass something, but it could just be a grass type. But in this instance, it's like, oh, now it's actually a ghost type, so you can't use your moves there. It's not going to do anything. I couldn't think of another dual type for some reason. That's one of those instances where my brain just empty. Couldn't think. So, eh. My brain wanted to say grass water type. It's like, what am I doing? Alright, let's see what we got here. For the sake of the toes, or the toe, we need a shiny monkey here. Come on, Chimchar. We need a pink Chimchar. Nope. Didn't happen. Rest in pieces. Sorry, bro, BRP. Also, last toe. Yeah, no toes. No other times before you hit the move. Hover over it. Green means it's good against red means it's not. Ghosty white means immune. Okay. So they do give you some sort of indicator then. That's nice. That would make it really interesting though if they didn't and you just had to figure out and hope that you had something that it could actually hit them. That would really make it even more so than just in the normal games where it's good to have different type coverages. You would need to have different type coverages in that situation because you would have to have 4 different moves so that just in case you come across something that's not affected against something else, you have a backup that hopefully it'll be able to hit it. Forgot to heal Pokemon. Skarmory and Haunter died in that fight. Oh dear. That's going to make your next fight a little more difficult. Alright, let's see what we got here on this Chimchar. And nothing. On to the next one. battling trait Chatot learned soft boil. Chatot learned soft boil. Oh boy. That's gonna be something to have to deal with. Alright, let's see. Come on, Chimchar. Just one time, it's all I need. Sturtwig. And nope. It's funny because my brother always said in shiny hunting that these guys will appear when you least expect it. I stopped expecting to get this shiny years ago, and he still hasn't showed up. I'm thinking his advice is a little wrong. Call it a hunch, but it doesn't seem like he was right about that. Stone Turner is just barely alive with Chatot dead to that one trainer in a Hiker double battle at Route 116. Oof. Bad situation. Alright. Let's see what we got here. This is our even 15, I believe. Yes. And nothing. Next one. And I healed. Good. Need all the healing you can get. I need all the mental healing I could get from this. Every time I do another 100 attempts, it just makes me sadder. The realization just continues to creep in that I'm never gonna get this shiny Chimchar, man. It's just not gonna happen. I think my trainer coach just cursed. It just can't happen. I'm cursed to never have my favorite shiny, or my favorite starter as a shiny. I just can't. It's not allowed. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Nothing. Next one. Brutal. You know what'll give you a shiny boost? No idea. Nothing at this point. I don't think anything can boost my shiny odds. I think I'm just destined forever to have bad shiny luck. I think it's just built into my DNA. It's just not allowed. I can't have good luck. Everyone has different sliders, and my slider for shiny luck, all the way down. It's at a 1. Alright, what do we got here? Give me something, man. Just one time, that's all I need, is just one singular shiny monkey, and it's all I need. I will be complete. My journey will, well, technically will both be completed and started at the same time. The shiny hunt will finally end, but then the journey for the actual game and playing it will begin. Still waiting to see if you... Moondrop, what is your advice? What'll give me better shiny luck? I need it. I'm getting desperate. I feel like I need to start doing the old Call of Duty, like, box luck tricks, where people would make up a bunch of random stuff. You gotta do this and that, and boom, boom, and then you'll get the ray gun, and then boom, it just pops up in the box. It's like, oh, hey, 360, crouch 3 times, shoot the box about 10 times, and boom, there you go, got a ray gun. I need to figure out some sort of combination. It's like, yep, gotta do all this and that, and boom, shiny Chimchar, there you go. If only it was that easy. Shiny luck for my friend. Hopefully, all of the stars will align as they have here, and maybe that means that I will finally get a shiny here. All the stars have aligned, and this will finally be my pink Chimchar. I don't know, honestly, what I'll do if it actually happens. It's been so long of me doing this, I don't even know what I'll do once that happens. It won this one, though, unfortunate. The shiny ritual did not work. Unfortunate. I swear I'm cursed, man. I just can't get the shiny Chimchar. This is why I started this series, though. The series, the hunt for the shiny Chimchar, is the only way to find it. If you get the shiny, I'll be congratulating you. I hope a lot of people will be congratulating me because this is an impossibility, I think, at this point. When it finally does happen, it definitely will be unexpected because I don't know that I ever expect to get the shiny Chimchar at this point. It's bound to happen eventually. I just, how many more years is it gonna take for me to get this monkey in a shade of pink? I just, I need it one singular time. That's it, and my life will be complete. Or at least this shiny hunt will be complete. It's funny because it just feels like such kind of obscure. That's 20, by the way. It's 20 attempts. We're a fifth of the way there. Unless I'm asleep, I'll be like sleeping. I see. It just be in and out of sleep. Just pop up, see, oh, no shiny yet. Alright, gone. You'll wake up at exactly the moment I get the shiny and just be like, ah, congratulations. Pass back out again. Oh. Alright, here we go. This will be for number 21. And 21. No funny number encounter. That'd have been pretty cool, but no. Big sad. Exactly. Imagine that happened. It's just like, oh, you got the shiny. Congrats. Fall asleep for hitting send. Congrats. Fall back asleep before you even get the chance to send it. Back now, losing my fingers. Here goes a pinky. Oh, bro, you've picked the wrong person to watch to try and manage to get a shiny to save any of your fingers or toes. I have the literal worst luck imaginable. I don't know about it. I feel responsible for you having only nubs left. Alright, let's see what we got. Come on, Chimchar, please. Nope. This monkey's not doing me no favors, man. Some people want to watch the world burn. Chimchar wants to see my world burn. be like wakes up in the morning. Oh shoot, forgot to congratulate him. Be like, what happened after after I congratulate you? I'll be like, I died. They got revived in the morning. Enter Elmo fire meme. Just shoehorn the Elmo fire meme in there, yeah. That's one that I haven't seen used in a while, actually. You know, that used to be all over the place for a while, and now I haven't actually seen it used in a video in a hot minute. It just brought that back into my mind. You made me remember that. Now I remember the fact that I haven't seen it anywhere in a while. Last time I think I remember seeing that was on an Instagram meme post for something. Another non-shiny Chimchar, though. He continues to disappoint. Also, it's been a month since I was here, and I regret not seeing you in a month. This is a fun stream. I mean, hey, I'm glad you came back. I'm glad you enjoy. Somebody's got to enjoy my pain and suffering. That's why we're here. I just have to at least show other people so that way I'm not suffering alone. It makes me feel... I don't know whether to say whether it makes me feel worse or better. Honestly, it's probably not better that I'm still not getting the shiny, but at least other people are witnessing the fact that I have terrible luck, so it gives me some sort of validation that I'm at least knowingly letting other people see that I'm cursed. It doesn't help me any, but at least it makes me semi-feel validated. Kind of. And hey, it may be, just maybe, if it ever is actually possible for me to get the shiny Chimchar, the day it finally happens, we'll see who's here. You'll be the lucky few that get to witness history made. Years in the making, quite literally. This game came out in... was it 2021? Or was it 22? I can't remember whether it was 21 or 22 when this game came out. I've had it since day one of whenever it released, and I still haven't managed to get the shiny Chimchar. I have watched so many hours and hours of YouTube videos trying to get this shiny. And then I gave up on doing it, and I've come back. Hours between YouTube... what was it? YouTube, Netflix, and I think Hulu. Just watching a bunch of YouTube videos and different shows and stuff, just trying to get this shiny, and I never managed to get lucky enough to get it. Chimchar got sunburned so much its skin became pink. Exactly. I'm trying to find that Chimchar that forgot how to put sunscreen on. It's a 1 in 4,000 something chance, but you know, one of these Chimchars is gonna have forgotten to put on sunscreen. Let's see, is this the one that forgot sunscreen? Let's find out. Nope, that one remembered sunscreen. On to the next one. We gotta find that one unlucky one that just forgot. Imagine the anime, its fire was so hot that it made it pink. We got made itself shiny. Yep. Ditto trick will be like how Ditto goes back to normal. Shiny Chimchar. Ha, psych. It was actually just a Ditto the entire time. And it's not even a shiny Ditto, it's just a regular Ditto. Get pranked. Time to make merch. I was here on enter reset number here. Exactly. I might have to. If this goes on long enough, uh, and there's enough, if I have enough of a following, I might have to do that. That'd be really funny. Someone to see it, they wouldn't understand. It's like you have to have been there. You had to be there in order to get it. It's like a niche joke within a friend group. It's like you just had to be there. You just wouldn't understand. Ditto become the Jigglypuff. About to practice my screech, started coughing from my own spit. Bro. Coughing on his own saliva. That's crazy. I would say if that's the case, at least you aren't dehydrated then. You're at least drinking your water. Or something. Another missed Chimchar opportunity, though. That's unfortunate. That is 25, right? I can count, right? Yeah, that's 25. Good, I can count. I haven't lost that ability quite yet. It's getting questionable sometimes, though. If we get a shiny Chimchar, can we name it Suncrisps like the chip, like the chips? I don't even know. Maybe. Could call it Sunburn. Got 2 fingers left. Brother, I wish I could say you're gonna be able to save those fingers, but the 8 ball says odds aren't good. And nope. Next one. The odds are not in your favor, I'm afraid. Sunburn's too easy. Remember something. Remember something. Remember what? What do you remember? Pointer finger. Digital Circus episode, they had stupid sauce, and the color of it was pink. And what else is pink? Chimchar shiny. Name it stupid sauce. I'll have to take your word for it because I have no idea what that is. I have not seen Digital Circus. I shouldn't say I have no idea what that is. I have a vague idea of what it might be, but I have not seen it. That I am sure. You've seen all of Digital Circus. I would know. I trust you. I'll believe your words. You know more than me. Stupid Chimpud or Stupchar. Ooh. There's a pink character, but only her head is pink. The rest are other colors. I see. I shall take your word as fact, and I'm not going to fact check that. I'll just choose to believe you. You seem reasonably knowledgeable enough for me to believe that without fact checking anything. Surely nothing could go wrong from that. It's on Netflix. Actually, my Netflix is being stupid right now. I was actually going to pull up Netflix and watch a movie while I was doing this, in the off chance that nobody was going to, or nobody was here. And I was just kind of going to be alone for most of the time. And Netflix decided that it was going to tell me, actually, your device is not listed as a part of your family's household, so you actually can't use Netflix. And I'm like, thanks, Netflix. I'm so glad you changed your policies on these things to make it so that you just suck. I haven't watched Netflix in so long because every single time I try to go watch Netflix, it's like, actually, you can't do that. Goodbye. I'm like, thanks, Netflix. That's great. You guys suck. I tell you again the character, but I think it's a spoiler. Now to my left hand. Oh, now it's time for the left hand to go. Netflix knew we were gonna be here. Maybe. I don't know. Netflix is probably just, wanting to be a problem. It doesn't like me for some reason. I've had issues with all of them. HBO as well. I tried to use HBO. HBO doesn't want to cooperate. I haven't seen anything on HBO in forever as well. Unless you don't mind me telling you a character. I don't care. You can tell me whatever. I've never been one to be bothered by spoilers. Because realistically, if I plan on watching it, you could spoil the ending of the movie. It doesn't matter. I'm still going to watch it anyway. If I planned on watching something, I'm going to watch it regardless of whether you tell it to me or not, and I'm going to see the process of how they got there. Spoilers have never been something that have bothered me. I've seen full on the ending results of games, like for Pacers games or Rockets games, whatever, and that's another no shiny Chimchar. And it's like, oh, they lost by 5 points, and I'm like, huh. Well, let's turn on the game and watch it back and see how it happens. Why did they lose by 5 points? Was it just bad shooting night, or they just couldn't play defense? Like, what happened? How did we get here? Spoilers aren't really a thing that bother me. That's a lot of crazy names. That doesn't that doesn't compute with my brain because I have no idea what any of them are or who they are or what they do. At the end of Titanic 1997, Rose lived, Jack died. Ah, I can't believe you gave me that spoiler, man. I haven't seen that one yet. Ah, the whole movie's ruined for me. Now I'll never watch Titanic. I can't believe it. That's a true statement, actually. I haven't ever watched Titanic. Some people are very angry at that fact. They're the original characters. Ah. And another non-shiny Chimchar. You said you no care. That is right. That is true. I did in fact say that. Plus, the movie came out in 1997. Well, you know, that movie came out before I was born, so how in the world am I supposed to watch it? I didn't exist yet. Three Fingers. Oof. I suggest you watch it someday. It's also on YouTube and it's very good to watch. It's fun. It's Titanic from 1997. It is good and fun. I'll take your word for it. I've never seen it. At least in your opinion. I'm at the Digital Circus. Oh, okay, okay. I see what you mean. I thought you were talking about Titanic from 1997. Then I really would be apparently the only one who hasn't seen it. Joking. No, I would watch that. Also, I'd never seen it. Ah, I see. No. Fair. I went through things too fast, didn't see it. Okay, there we go. 30 attempts. We're 30% of the way there. 3/10. Two fingers. Oh dear. Actually, with going back to Netflix earlier, though, I was actually going to watch a movie that another movie where I've been told, "Hey, you should watch this," and I actually was going to watch it. I was intrigued by it, mostly because I really like animated movies and animation in and of itself. So it intrigues me because the animation and art style looks really interesting. So I was curious to watch it, and that's what I was going to queue up and watch. And then Netflix decided it was going to be stupid and be like, "No, no, you won't." So now I guess no, I won't watch it. I'll have to try and finagle my way to getting Netflix to work again so that I can watch it. This is where I'm going to be gone until morning. It is good being here. All right. Thanks for stopping by, Moondrop. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks for stopping by. I'll definitely be back, I'm sure of that. So there will be more streams, probably. At least of doing this for sure. I have a sneaky suspicion this monkey might not show up tonight. Unless Dino Guy was right. Alright. Hey, shit, I forgot to mark that last one. There you go. I can't be forgetting to mark things. Whatever will I do, I'm gonna lose track. If anybody was wondering, the movie was the K-pop Demon Hunters movie. That was the one I was going to watch because I've been told by my cousins like 30 times to watch it, and I've heard nothing but good things about it. And of all the clips I've seen from it, the animation looks cool and interesting, and I was like, cool, okay. If I have time, I'll watch it, I guess. And I had time today if nobody showed up in the stream. But then Netflix didn't even work, and then everybody showed up anyway. So it was like, okay, well, I guess I'm not watching it today. So Titanic 2? They made a second one? How do you make a second one about that? Wasn't it bad enough the first time? We didn't need to run it back. K-pop is good. Love the songs. It was made by Sony, same as Spider-Verse. Yeah. Like I said, I've heard nothing but good things from it. Is the thing. I've not heard any negative reviews from anyone who's watched it. And of the clips and everything I've seen from it, it looks really good, like animation wise and everything. And like I said, I'm huge on animation. I love animated stuff. Always have since I was young. And originally I wanted to go into school for it, but then I realized I was just in over my head and I just wasn't capable of doing that. So then I moved on to other things. But it hasn't stopped me from loving animation. It is really cool. I love looking at the different techniques and the different animation styles that are used. It's just so much fun to see. It's really cool. So that's why I was really interested because the animation looks really cool. It looks really unique. But looks like today will not be the day I watch it because Netflix has deemed it so. I'll get around to watching it eventually for sure. But it's just a matter of time until I do. I gotta figure out how to get my phone considered to be a part of the family network, I guess. I'm gonna have to talk to my parents about that, I guess. I don't know why it wouldn't be, because it's the only device I've ever used with Netflix. I don't watch Netflix on anything but my phone. And yes, I am one of those people that watches everything on their phone. I've been made fun of many a times for it. I don't know why. I just like having everything accessible on my phone, and having a smaller screen doesn't make a problem for me. So, I just watch everything on my phone. YouTube, like Disney Plus, TV, NBA TV, like yeah, anything I can watch, I just watch it on my phone. That way it's portable. But if I really want to watch it on TV, I can watch it on TV. Or, as long as it's a smart TV, I can use my phone to just put it up on a TV screen. Boom. And I still have everything on my phone and still connected to it. Nothing. Just letting you know I got no more fingers. I told you not to put your fingers and toes on the line. Not for this shiny hunt. It's cursed. Disgusting tiny screen. YouTube I understand, but the others? What do you mean? Look, if you can watch YouTube on a tiny screen, you can watch anything else on a small screen. Also, we're saying small screen, but just think of phones like, I know it's hard to believe, but 10 years ago, the size of a phone, a lot smaller screen wise than it is now. We got like almost double the size on our phones now. Like before long, we're gonna have full on folding tab. Well, actually, I guess technically that's already a thing. Is you they do have kind of like semi-folding tablet phones. If you get the folding phone, I guess. Never mind, that kind of already exists. But ignore that exists. I'm like even bigger. We have phones that can fold multiple times out of like a full-on tablet. That's bigger than the ones that already exist. I kind of forgot those existed for a second until I started saying that. I'm like, wait a minute, I guess we do have that. Samsung has that. Good old Samsung. Coming up with all sorts of crazy things. Alright, Chimchar, listen here, man. We need a shiny of you. I'd appreciate if you showed up. A man's already lost all of his toes and fingers. Well, he's just beating the dead horse. It ain't happening. That's, I think, is that 35 or 40? That's 35. Alright. I know that it's not the most popular thing to watch movies and things on a smaller phone screen, but listen, it gets the job done, and that way I don't have to be signed into a million and one other things. I could just be signed in on my phone, and everything works, and we're good. Alright, what we got here? Come on, Chinchar. Be nice. I need something, man. Nothing. Brutal. I'm getting beat by a monkey. I am losing to a monkey. I can't feel my legs. See the light. He calls me. Don't go to the light. Look away. It's probably just this Chimchar. It's radiating the sun in order to blind us. So we can never see whether or not it's shiny or not. Never be able to tell if it's pink or not because we won't be able to see. Another swing and a miss. On to the next one. Give myself some water there. Whew. Alright. We're getting closer and closer to halfway. No progress made. It's kind of a weird thing to say and think about in this situation. Like, no progress made from that. It's either because, I mean, if I don't have the shiny Chimchar, then of course no progress was made. But also, kind of progress is made because we put in attempts to see if we get it. But also, those attempts don't mean anything because, I mean, technically your odds are the same for each one. Whether it's number 1 or whether it's 4,096, it's just, you would think at some point in those 4,096 attempts you would have gotten it, seeing as that's the odds is 1 in 4,096. But I mean, realistically, it's not like your odds get better as you go. It's just a matter of brute forcing it until you get it. So realistically, it's either you get it or you don't. That statement really doesn't work too well. Also, 2021, if I had just paid attention to the front, then I would have known when this game came out. Literally says copyright 2021. That's the year it came out. Now I know. It was not 22, it was 21. I just needed to read. We just rolling the dice till we get the same numbers. Exactly. Just keep rolling. The one thing I've learned about this game, from this game, I should say, is I should stick to card games. I'm better at card games. I shouldn't roll the dice. I don't think I'll be a very good gambler when it comes to rolling dice. I probably need to stick to my guns and stick to cards. Probably do better that way. Oof. Gotcha life. Exactly. Man, it's kind of funny. I always talk about, like, gambling and stuff, and it's a joke whenever I play games a lot, is love gambling and everything. I've never really truly gambled. Technically, I have, but haven't. Like, I've never gone to a casino or anything to actually gamble or anything. Despite the fact that I make jokes all the time about it. Like, I play cards and things here or there for money or whatever, but they're more on the smaller, friendly side. More of like putting wagers on something, whether or not something's going to happen or not. Nothing that's like actual money. More of just enough to get yourself maybe some gas at best. At least with these gas prices. But I see videos of people all the time because for whatever reason, I guess all these jokes YouTube is listening to me and they hear that I love gambling, and so they give me gambling videos of people that go out and gamble in casinos or play cards and all these other things all the time. Like, my shorts feed is like half of that kind of content. It's just hilarious to me. Because it just makes me think of the fact that I always joke about it, but I've never actually done it. Maybe one day. Let's go gambling. Exactly. Toast made me very disappointed this last weekend. We were supposed to, when we played balloons on what was that, Thursday? I think it was Thursday. We played balloons, and we were supposed to, or we played balloons, and I was under the impression that they had their we were going to be doing some monkey gambling with the loot boxes because he told me that the loot boxes were back, and then we got onto there to play, and there weren't any loot boxes. I was thoroughly disappointed. He promised loot boxes, and there were no loot boxes. He just lied to me. I can't believe he would do such a thing. It made me very sad. I wanted to do some monkey loot box gambling. Couldn't do it. I was very sad. I need to get back to. I need to do that gambling game again. The trash gambling. I haven't gone back to that in a hot minute. I did the one stream on it. I don't think anybody was there really to watch it though. Pretty sure that video exists on my other YouTube channel though. I'm pretty sure I dual streamed it so that it was on there. But I don't think I streamed it on this one at least. I might have? Maybe? That could be a stream that exists on here. I feel like it. No, it does. No, it was on the other, I'm pretty sure. I could check though real quick. It'll be under my live streams. Oh, never mind. I actually did stream it on here. Oh, that's funny. I don't know why I would have streamed that on here. That video exists. Yeah, the VOD is there. Loot Box Bonanza. That was 3 months ago. It's been 3 months since I did that. That's funny that I did that on this channel, though. I thought I did that on the other YouTube channel. Time to do it again. No, last time nobody really cared to watch it. Nobody showed up. I was just gambling all by myself. It was very sad. It was gambling minus the actual money, but gambling nonetheless. It was really funny, because it was a game that was, like, it was on sale, but it was already, like, a really cheap game. So I got it for, like, $1. I got that and the second iteration of the game for, like, $3. And another game that I will never play because it's not actually a finished, polished product. But it was a bundle of 3 of them, and it came with $3. So I bought all 3 of them. But it's just really funny because it's really stupid, simple, like garbage gambling game. There's actually one. Speaking of gambling games, I actually have seen another gambling game that's come out where it's you spinning a slot machine, and you're basically surviving off of trying to spin the slot machine to get money to survive. I think is like the premise of it. I've only seen like little bits and pieces, like little clips of it, of people like, this game is coming out sometime soon. And I'm like, I might have to get that game because it looks really freaking funny. You're telling me that I have to. It looks almost like kind of like Lethal Company in that sense. Not like going out anywhere, but you have to get a certain amount of money in order to meet a quota. And you have to do that by just spinning a slot machine and winning and hoping that you can win. And you can increase your odds by like upgrading different little things. I'm like, that sounds absolutely hilarious to play. Bonanza, DK. Yeah, no, that came out before that game. Not before that game was announced, but that stream happened before that game was released. I heard of it. Gambling. Yeah, you make a point. Alright. That's fair. It is just, gambling. But it's gambling in a game. I am actually curious on what that is. After this attempt, I might try and see if I can't find it real quick. Actually, I guess I can do it while I wait. Nope, next one. Clover Pit, that's what it's called. That's what it is. Yeah, I might have to get that game because it looks really funny. I say this having seen very little of it, but I'm just anticipating that it's gonna be really funny. It seems like the kind of game where I could definitely play, and I'm just gonna have a good time because it's just stupid. It's gonna be stupid and fun. It's kind of like Balantra. Although Balantra's got a lot more to it as well. I mean, the craziness of Balantra is just trying to come up with a strategy on the fly because inevitably, if you ever go in thinking you want to do one strategy, well, good luck with that because you're not going to get the jokers in order to do that. I'll stream Balatro on here too, but also nobody watched that one. Everybody only wants to see the Pokemon stuff, which is fair. That's mostly what this channel is based on. But I figured I would at least see if you guys were interested in anything else. I guess I just have to stick with most of that stuff being over on Twitch and then on the other YouTube. But I figured I would test it. I like to try and see what you guys enjoy. And if what you enjoy and I enjoy align, well, then we're all having a great time. Fun, oopid. Yes, fun and stupid. Stupid and fun. Stupid fun, dare I say. That's a great combo. I'm really hoping I get the shiny Chinchar at some point. Nope. Next one. see. I've been going a lot slower today. That or I've missed a few. I definitely probably have missed a few. But we are only at 45 after this one. After an hour and a half, I should have been farther than 50. Or 45. I should have been over 50 by now. I have not been overly efficient. Nothing on that chimchar, though. 45 down, though. We are not quite halfway yet. Somehow. Haha, funny number. Funny number? What do you mean, funny number? What's funny about 45? Is there a reason that 45 is funny that I don't know of, that I haven't seen yet? There's a good possibility of that. And nothing. We're on our way to 50. Not the next one. Ugh. Chimchar, why must you do this to me? Nothing. Next one. Monkey. I think you should have put the I summon the probably before you spelled out monkey. Just a thought. Now, you summon monkey, but you didn't say shiny monkey. You just said summon monkey. Nothing. Another one. This one will be number 50. We'll finally be halfway. Who's the nutcast here? I don't know. What's a nutcast? Alright. Number 50. We're halfway. And no. Well, 50 attempts in, no shiny. 50 more to go. Nutcase. I'm sorry. I see. Was, well, out of ideas. I've run out of ideas as well. I don't got anything left, man. My luck's just so monumentally bad, I've run out of ideas. I usually got a lot, but I ain't got none. Nothing. Not helping us out here. I don't have any firstborns to give away. I don't either, so I'm at a loss here. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. I don't have anything here either. Yeah, I've run out of ideas on how to get through this one. At this point, it's we're at the mercies of Nintendo, which is not a good thing to be. You never want to be at the mercy of Nintendo. It's more than likely they'll take you out back and take care of you. You'll never be heard from again. Unless you're Pocket Pair, in which case they can't manage to take care of them. No matter what they try. That's another miss. Here we go again. Ninja. Ninja, you say? Nothing. Next one. Another one. Another one. Nope, that ain't it. Another one. Pink Char, where are you? That's what I'm asking, man. That's a great question. Where is this guy? I'm starting to think he don't exist. I think I was lied to. I just don't think you can get him. It just sucks that it takes so long to get through this. It's like a minimum of a minute. Even on the Switch 2, it's still at least a minute to get through these. Another miss. 55. I'm not convinced this guy exists, man. I'm just not. I don't know. Come on, man. Chimchar, I need you, my guy. I need you. Hey, maybe we just gotta wait another, what was it, 35, I think? Maybe Dino was right. Dino guy did predict 390. Maybe 390 is gonna be it. That's the magic number. Nope. Next one. Update? What? What? I didn't break anything, did it? Wow, stream ended. RP. It didn't end. It didn't actually end, did it? It doesn't look okay. It didn't. Maybe update luck. Maybe. That was random. I didn't expect there to be an update thing. I was just going through the motions, and it's like, oh, update. Like, wait a minute. No, don't do that. It didn't listen to me, though. It just did it. Thankfully, it wasn't a big one, I guess. Maybe update luck. Maybe Nintendo realized that I was getting absolutely destroyed here, and they forgot to turn on the shiny odds for me, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we better turn this back on, as this guy needs it." Let's see here. No update luck. Big sad. Nothing. Next one. Get the monkey. All right. Okay. All right. All right, here we go. Nope, another one. All right. This will be number 60 right here. And nothing. Well, we got 30 more attempts, and we'll see. Monkey. Yes, monkey. Nothing. Next one. We just keep on rolling. Alright, come on, Chimchar. Nothing. Next one. What number we on? We are on 62. So this is 63 here. Nope. Next one. So this will be attempt number 64. Alright, here we go. $64. Yep. Next. Nothing. Next one. Alright. This is a 65. Alright. Just had to get that, just had to get that front view of him just absolutely disrespecting me. 566. Next one. Alright. And not it. Next one. Oh. Turtwig! And nothing. Next one. Alright. 68. And nothing. Next one. Alright. This monkey is driving me insane. Let's go. No. Funny number. Yeah, no. No. Unfortunately, not the funny number. I wish. I wish it would have been. Funny number would have been awesome, dude. I'm losing my mind. This monkey, man, he does not wish to be sunburned. He refuses. Alright, here we go. And nothing. That's 70. Nothing. Alright, here we go. Alright. We got 20 attempts till Dino Guy's prediction, a 390, and 30 until we're done for the day at 100. Let's see what happens. Alright. And nothing. Darkest timeline, truly. We are in the darkest timeline, dude. Nope, next one. This timeline, man. This timeline is sad. Alright, here we go again. Chimcha. I need, like, boss music for this guy. I need to get some boss music for this Chimchar, man, every time. I swear, he is the ultimate boss. Shiny Chimchar. I'm convinced this guy doesn't exist, man, I swear. Unbelievable. Alright, here we go. Another one. Nothing. Next one. Alright, here we go again. This is 75, by the way. Here we go. Nothing. Next one. Alright. We got 25 attempts left. Just play final boss of this game. It's not the final boss of this game isn't even Cynthia. It's trying to get shiny Chimchar. That's the ultimate boss. And another one. Nope. Next one. Alright, here we go. Here we go again. And nothing again. Next one. Brutal. Absolute brutal. No rest for the weary, man. If I had unlimited time to do this, like I didn't, if this was like say my job and I would just be doing streams, I kid you not, I think I would set up a stream and I would say the stream doesn't end until I end with or until I get the shiny chimchar. I would do that. I would do it just to see how long it goes. Like, legitimately, I would not end the stream until I get the shiny chimchar. That's what I would do all day. Just sit here, keep going. Just keep her going until it happens. Gets too late, I gotta sleep. Oh, guess the stream's gotta stay on. I probably just run something in the background while I'm sleeping. Get up, back at it again. More shiny chimchar again. Of course, I definitely don't have enough of a following for that one. Definitely don't have enough of a following to do that. So, unfortunately, can't say that that's gonna happen. But you never know, I guess. Crazy things have happened. Crazier things have happened, honestly. Significantly crazier things have happened. Shiny question? Nope. I don't know, man. It's just, I don't see it's happening. I don't see it happening. I don't know, though. Dino Guy's our only hope. He said 390. If he's right, then we're going to get it very soon. If he's wrong, well, Bernie Bear, your guess at 410 is the only other hope we got. And that'll be next time. Nope. On to the next one. This will be number 80. All right. Here we go. Number 80. And not number 80, so we move on. Looking at 390. All right. Here we go again. Shiny question mark. Called it. Called it. We don't have a shiny yet. What are you talking about? And nothing. Next one. Come on, man. Let's get this shiny Chimcha. Call it a day. Here we go. Nothing. Next one. Why, Chimchar? Why must you hate me? Alright, here we go. Another one. Nope, nothing. Next one. Alright, come on, Chimchar. You can do it. Nope. Next one. That was 85, by the way. We got 5 more till Dino Guy's prediction. And 15 more to go total. Second viewer say something so the game know there's someone else here. What if we named the monkey Jason Momoa? I don't know if we can grace the Chimchar with the name Jason Momoa. I feel like that would be validating his persistence of being unavailable. Alright. 86. Second viewer left, coward. Well, you know, not everybody wants to chill, you know? Not everybody wants to watch this pain and suffering unfold before their eyeballs, and I don't blame them. It is great. It is a great burden that you must bear. It's an even greater burden that I must bear, being the one that has the terrible luck to make this happen. But it is a burden that I must live with. And I shall do it with the utmost of dignity and grace. Nope. Next one. Here we go. And no. We must continue. Alright, here we go again. Come on. Nope. Next one. One saving grace in all of this is at least we haven't seen another shiny Starlight. Knock on wood, it stays that way. Let's see. Someone else is here. It's there. It doesn't show anybody else is here. At least not on my screen yet. It doesn't count them until they're here for a certain period of time. Alright, Chimchar. Listen here. We need you to be Sunburned. Could you have forgotten to put on your suntan lotion for once, please? Nope, apparently not. Well, sadly, I have to say, Dino Guy was wrong. That is our 90th attempt for the day, and that's 390 there. So Dino Guy was wrong. How unfortunate. And Dino Guy's not even here to see it. Double disappointment. To watching now, I'll believe you because it doesn't show it on mine. That was 90 though, so we have 10 more attempts before I call it a night. Get to that even 100. Alright, let's go. Nope. Next one. 9 left. 9 attempts left. Let's see what we got. Alright, come on, man. Come on. Chimchar, you got 9 more attempts to show up for me today, man. Please. Let's end this shiny hunt after literal years. It's been 4 years, my guy. I think it's been long enough. You can grace me with your presence. Just one time. Alright, here we go. Nothing. Here we go. 8 attempts left. Bruce it. It's been 4 years. You still owe me 50 cents. Owe you 50 cents? What do you mean I owe you 50 cents? I don't owe nobody 50 cents. Why in the world would I owe you 50 cents? And that's another miss. 7 attempts left. It's a Batman Superman meme. I don't think I've seen that one. Yeah, I definitely can't say that I've seen that meme. And that's another one. We got 6 attempts left. Alright, well, that leaves us with 5. Alright. It's been 5 years. You still owe me $16. Huh. I see. Okay. Nope. Alright. Here we go. Nothing. Next one. Three more attempts. Nothing. Next one. Two attempts. And another one miss. Alright, that's 99. 99 attempts. This is it. Our one shot and our one opportunity to finally find the shiny monkey. At least for the day. Let's see if he'll show up on the last one. All right. Man. All right, last one. Here we go. Nothing there. Well, that's another 100 attempts down, and no shiny monkey. Dino Guy was wrong. Unfortunately. Oh. 100 and no shinies. I want my refund. I want my refund as well, man. I want my refund too. This is bogus. You think 100 is bad? Try over 4,000 plus. I'm beginning to think that he doesn't actually exist. I'm thinking this monkey just don't exist, man. I swear. I don't know how he could possibly exist. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. But it is what it is. That just means that we'll be back again. The series continues. We're going for another round. It'll be round 4. No, round 5. With shiny Chimchar. Trying to find this shiny Chimchar, man. Unbelievable. But hey, it's what it is. Eventually he's bound to show up, so. Road for the pink monkey, exactly. That just might be what it is. That might be what I just start calling it. The road to the pink, or the road for the pink monkey. The road to pink monkey continues in the next one. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here, since we have been going for over 3 hours now, and it is almost 1 o'clock in the morning for me. So unfortunately, no pink monkey today, but hopefully we'll be able to find it in the next one. But thanks everybody for tuning in. Bernie Bear, I appreciate you hanging out. Basically the entire stream you've been chilling here. And then Mood Drop, thank you for hanging out as well. I appreciate you guys hanging out and trying to see if we manage to find that shiny monkey. And while it might not have been today, it's just a matter of time. Thanks everybody, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.